The Cold War. The Cold War was a war between the U.S. and Russia. The U.S. were anti-communist and the Russians wanted communism. Americans wanted democracy. Both groups had their minions go to war for them. Who was involved? The U.S., who was supported by Israel, against Russia, who was supported by Palestine, Egypt, Syria, and Sinai. The Aswan Dam. The Aswan Dam was a dam that was completed in 1902. Nasser, the Egyptian leader, wanted to build a dam that would end flooding and bring electric power to Egypt. The U.S. and Great Britain were supposed to fund the dam, but Egypt made an alliance with the Soviet Union, and that's when they withdrew because the Russians were the U.S.'s enemy. This started the Suez Canal crisis. The 1967 War. The 1967 war impacted the Middle East because the Soviet Union supplied the Arabs with weapons and the United States supplied Israel with many more weapons, which led to conflict between the two. Arabs got its support from the Soviet Union and Israel got its support from the United States. Once Israel defeated Arabs, it was also a loss for the Russians, which made it clear the U.S. had weapons that could defeat them all. The 1973 War. The 1973 war impacted the Middle East because it created conflict among countries in the Middle East. Egypt and Syria launched surprise attacks on Israel on the Jewish holiday of Yom Kippur, pushing into Sinai and the Golan Heights. In conclusion, the Cold War and the countries involved in it impacted the Middle East because it helped lead to the tension between the countries. The countries who supported the U.S. were against the countries that supported the Russians in the Middle East. It made the instability worse in the Middle East.